It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll get a look at the Penguin, Jalen Waddle. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the Dolphins and the Rams on Sunday night primetime.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, wild first month of the calendar in the NFL. Had some great games, some finishes that were pretty special, the usual surprises. Now, we hit October, and like you said, this is where the season really gets going.
Yeah, doesn't it just feel like on the NFL calendar, every month kind of has its own vibe, right? It's September, you're just starting to figure out how good you are. You don't even know how good your own team is, let alone the rest of the league. But once the calendar page turns to October, things start to become a little bit more clear. We know the contenders. We know the teams that have a long road ahead of them. These October games go a long way to setting the table come playoff time later in the season.
This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be let out, Greg, by their quarterback, a first-round pick in the April draft.
When we had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike, it almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. And he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. If they get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today, they've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win.
With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. Here's 2nd and 6. The tight end, Allen, in motion. Throwing now from the gun. Catch made there by Allen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. So 4th down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt. That is fielded at the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field, led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
One of the few southpaws we have playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and while he doesn't have one of the strongest arms, he makes up for it with great anticipation and pinpoint accuracy. So what it does, it allows him to throw very catchable balls. A lot of his receivers do a lot of the damage after the catch, and only time's going to tell how this one plays out. But when he's on his game, they're due for a lot of points.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Here's a give to Achane. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
I'll tell you what, Mike, this is a guy that you do not want to have to tackle in space. I mean, the footwork, the agility, the ability to go side to side and then still have the burst and explosiveness to pick up big yards. I mean, this guy's a handful.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. They'll run with H-Chain. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. Cameron Curl up from his safety spot to make the tackle. Here comes 3rd and 6. A shotgun snap for Tua. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. They'll motion the tight end Smith. On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
On second down, Achane. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down. They'll motion the tight end Smith. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Back to throw is Tua. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Here's Tagovailoa. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Rams offense going to take over now for the second time. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
These curl routes. He's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. The tight end, Allen, in motion. To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll find an open man. It's Allen. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
2nd and 7. The tight end, Allen, in motion. They'll throw out of the gun. They go right back to Allen. He's got it again. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
On the ground, this is Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
First down, it is Williams. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. He'll drop to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught, and they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll look to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal. So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this. From 6 yards out, it's first and goal. The tight end, Allen, in motion. They'll look to throw yet again. And he'll take it on in. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
All right, hold on, guys. I'm just making sure this depth chart situation is kind of getting annoying. Because why is a safety on Puka Nacua, my backup safety? He's just okay. Yeah, I guess. Oh, never mind. I guess he was just in the zone, maybe. Where's my other safety at? Like, why do I... Hold on. Oh, okay, I guess this is the personnel was in. I'm going to make sure my depth chart is correct. Because sometimes this game fucks and fiddles with your depth chart. There we go. Okay, so it didn't change it back, right?
For the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams move out to a 7-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Dolphins offense ready to take over for their second possession. Trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Man in motion here is Washington. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll send him over to the left. Tua gonna throw. He's gonna look for the home run ball. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him and will bring up third down. Throwing is Tua. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Oh, yeah. And good. Punt team, they stop him before he can get any return cranked up. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now, faking the give. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Here's Ethan Evans now, as he's on to punt for the second time. This one fielded out beyond the 25. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll begin with first and 10. Now Tua to the outside. He's got Waddle. 17 yards that time to number 17.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
And a nice run there on first down, getting 8, setting up second and 2. They run again with Wright, and he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down. Tua. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. On play action, it's Tunga. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Here's Jake Camarda now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And we won't see. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. first and 10. The tight end, Allen, in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This is intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again. Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here's Achane. Good blocking, and he's in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On the RPO, it's Hill. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Williams gets it on the draw. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. Here's the punter now, as he is on to punt for the Rams. This one, returnable. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll come back to Miami after this. From the gun, here's Tua. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right,
in trouble, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
A big-time play for the Dolphins. 42 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Here's Tua. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. He fields it at the 8. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Looking middle and complete with Allen. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts.
There's a lot of factors that make this play so successful, Mike, and clearly the ability of this tight end to not only find the open space in the defense, but then after the catch to turn into a runner. That is very rare at the tight end position. We're seeing it more and more often, though, over the last couple years. And then the accuracy of the quarterback to not only deliver the ball to the open receiver, but to do it in a way that allows him to comfortably turn into a runner and not have to slow down and pick up those extra yards after the catch.
Hardy's kick is good. And the Rams are back within a score. It's now 17-10. 3 seconds, all that remain in this first half as that one's away. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football. As we head north to Orlando, we're going to join the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. This is the EA Sports halftime report. So let's get you caught up on what's going on around the National Football League. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey, where it was the Giants who pick up the victory at home. Malik Neighbors, 2 touchdown catches in the victory. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Pittsburgh Steelers. Elijah Moore, a touchdown catch in the victory. And one more to highlight, a good one on Monday Night Football between the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. It was Devon Achane who's had the strong first half. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. These two teams leaving the tunnel, and we'll head out with them. It's time to send it back over to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half.
Pretty
and for the
interesting.
call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
For the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Dolphins offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Achane. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
That's a short pickup to about the 47. John Franklin Myers there on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. And he's going to get him a first down here across midfield and down to the 45. Man in motion, heading left. On first down, Tagovailoa. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Throwing on third down, Tagovailoa. Open man, right side, he's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Achane, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Tua. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dolphins in their third quarter lead. So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. This pass caught right side. It's Allen. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. Here's 3rd and 2. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got his man. It's Hill. He's to the 15. And he will go all the way. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, L.A. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Cardi now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Rams are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Dolphins offense and running back Devon Achane set to go to work once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Tua gonna give this to Wright, and they're gonna mark him down up past the 35.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Cameron Kitchens there to bring him down. Here's a 2nd and 9. In motion, it's Waddle. Here's Tunga Vailoa, sending it deep for Waddle. That is brought in, and he will score. Jalen Waddle, touchdown Miami. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Sanders here for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Dolphins will extend this third quarter lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. He fields it at the 8. He's across. Taken down just shy of the 25. The Rams offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and will try to sustain it here down the stretch. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The drive begins with a run by Williams. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. 1st down, L.A. Now Now they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They'll throw out of the gun, and that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Back to throw, and that is incomplete.
That's 2 straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup, and right now the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch, because right now these downfield passes, the defense is all over.
And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get it out of bounds. The home team's offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. And you see the numbers for him. Into this 3rd quarter, they just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Once again, it's Achane. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
They'll try it now with Achane. And he's going to have a Dolphins 1st down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down. To throw is Tua. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Tua going to give it to Achane. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now Tua. Now a screen set up for Achane. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a 1st down. A play fake. Now Tua to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. They'll motion the tight end Smith. On 2nd down, here's Tungo Vailoa. And that is incomplete, but now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Achane. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stop it.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Tua gonna throw here on 3rd and 1. That's complete. It's Waddle. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now, H.A. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Out of the gun, Tungo Vailoa. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Touchdown, Dolphins. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now Sanders on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Right side, complete to Nakua. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now it's Williams. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it to the left side in the hands of Hill. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Williams. And this offensive line creating running space. He'll get 6 and get inside the 10-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That one taken in. Touchdown, Rams. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams are able to cut the deficit to 10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The home team's offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. A shotgun handoff to right. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Tua. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Rams offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it'll be 3rd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Another try, 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And he will go all the way. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. Past the 40.
All right, good effort, just doesn't work out, but it's not over. Remember, they still got 2 timeouts in their back pocket. They've got to use them quickly. They've got to get 3 stops, force a punt, and see what happens when the offense gets the ball.
On 1st and 10, it's Achane. He's got space inside the 25. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And good red zone running here, taking it inside the 10-yard line. Pickup of 8. The Rams use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Here's a give to Achane. And the Dolphins are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to an E. It's a win for the Dolphins. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.